Hi everyone, welcome back to Gracie's Garden. I went plant shopping. So in my area in Central Florida, zone 9A, 9B, I'm on the border. In Volusia County, which is the Daytona Beach area, there is an annual plant sale from the University of Florida Master Gardener Annual Plant Fair, it's called. It's at the Volusia County Fairgrounds, which is in DeLand, which is the county seat, and they have this massive plant sale every year. And they have everything. They have some vegetables, though they have a bigger vegetable sale earlier in the month in March. But they have citrus trees, a lot of Florida natives, all types of orchids and bromeliads and staghorns, and then a lot of butterfly attractors and flowering plants. And they do have some house plants, which I'll show you. I got 2 house plants. And so we'll get started. And I'll also show you what I purchased at Dollar General, which is one item. It's a stake. So they have these 4-foot stakes. Nice pointy tip. This is for staking up the tulip tree in the backyard. It's a miniature tulip tree. So just show you that. And that was $1 at Dollar General. So let's get started with the plants. So the plants are all usually pretty cheap. So the first one is this Snow Crystal Sweet Alyssum. And this was only $1. The next plant is the tractor seat plant, which is this. This was $8. And these get beautiful long yellow flowers. They shoot out from the center of the plant, and really is, I saw this at the zoo here in Florida, and it was just beautiful, and it was taking over everything. So hopefully it spreads easily. The next plant is the woodland sunflower. And it's a yellow flower, and there's 5 plants in here, maybe 6, so tiny one over here. So just basic yellow. It's almost like a daisy or a black-eyed Susan type flower. The next one's a candlestick cassia, and these get a yellow flower, almost like, sometimes they're called popcorn plants, I think. And this was only $5. Last year I had one, and it did not survive the winter freeze, so I had it for about 4 or 5 years. But this year it just didn't survive the freeze. So, got another one. So I'm going to plant it in a better spot this year. Next one is a pagoda flower. And there's 2 in here. This was also $5. And these are the ones that get the red flowers that are kind of like stacked. They're really quite nice, and I've seen, my neighbor has one, but I haven't been able to get it propagate off of hers. So hopefully this will get it going, though it looks like they've propagated it just fine. So I'm really looking forward to this one. The next one is Billy Buttons. I love this. I just saw this for the first time in somebody else's garden on YouTube, and I just fell in love with it. And the lady was telling me that these dry, when you can cut them and they'll remain this color permanently, and that you can cut them at the little nodes and it will keep promoting the more flowers to come out. So I am looking forward to that. I seem to have bought a lot of these little grassy plants lately. The next one is white tropical sage. It's got a little bit of a mixture of white and the pink in here. This one had a little accident in the car. It went tumbling, so we'll just trim all these off and plant it. I did really well with these last year. Even the one from last year is coming back, so I'm glad I was able to pick up another one. And this one was also $5. The next one is a star begonia, and it's flowering. Just look at those leaves. It's a little bent, a little torn up, but it's got some new leaves coming out. It's flowering. I'm probably going to put this in a hanging basket or a nice pot and put this on the back porch. And this was only $3. The next one is an angel wing begonia. I always pass these up, but then I always regret it and think, why didn't I buy that? Because they have those pretty red flowers. This one's a little bit in bloom here. Nice leaves. And I like the dark foliage with the red undertones. So, probably going to put that on the back porch as well. I might try to propagate one of these. There's 2 plants in here. This one's dead. But the second one, I might put it in the ground to see how it does. See if I can get it to take off. We're coming up on our rainy season in Florida, so it might do well. And the last plant is this. They had it simply labeled as butterfly bush, though somebody told me it was an arboretum. Somebody I just passed in the parking lot, so yeah. So this was the most expensive thing I had. It's in like a 5-gallon bucket. It was $14, and it is in bloom everywhere. And even while I was standing there, the bees were just coming up to it. So it is just beautiful. I love this color. So hopefully, I think I'm going to plant this in the backyard with the yesterday, today, and tomorrow plant. I can't remember the name of that plant, but I think I'm going to put this next to that, so I'll have all that kind of color scheme together. So that is it for the plant sale. Please don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.